mechanism of breathing. Okay, so let us see that how the mechanism of breathing will be going to occur in human beings. Okay. Breathing involves in two stages. What are those two stages here? One is inspiration and another one is expiration hote. So here inspiration and expiration. These two are the two stages or events occur in the breathing process. So breathing included inspiration and expiration. Okay, inspiration occurred when atmospheric air is drawn inside. So inspiration में क्या होगा? When it is will be takes place, we can discuss later. So first of all, inspiration बोले तो atmospheric air, that is oxygen containing air, will be taken in and it is get utilized and it will be converted into carbon dioxide, CO2, and this CO2 rich air will be going to sends outside. So इसमें first process को बोलते कौन सा? This is inspiration, that is intaking of air. Next step is known as expiration. Expiration बोले तो this air, exchanged air, that is a carbon dioxide rich air was sent outside. So inspiration and expiration combinedly known as breathing. This is. Next point, we can see that here. The movement of air into and out of the lungs is carried out by the creating pressure gradient. Here creating pressure gradient is very important. Due to that pressure gradient only, air will be going to enter into the organism or lungs and it will be going to exit from the organism. So this is a very important event. So in this slide, we have to remember 2 points for statements. First thing is during inspiration, air will be going to taken by the organism and oxygen will be trapped and it is utilized and produces carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide will be going to sends outside. Drawing in is known as inspiration and expelling of the gases is known as expiration, combinedly known as breathing. ये अंदर कैसे आ रहा है, बाहर कैसे जा रहा है बोले तो due to pressure gradient. Gradient बोले तो nothing but difference. So outside pressure, inside pressure का, inside pressure बोले तो organism lungs का pressure difference होते. Then due to that only the gases exchange will be or air exchange will be going to taken place. Okay. Now next slide. Yes. Before going to the mechanism, okay, so we have to understand a few basics like what is these things, relationship in between the pressure and area. Area कैसे alter होने तो related to pressure, how it will be going to changes. So area and pressure. If area is increases, area increase हो गया, then pressure, how it will be going to alter? Pressure, as we know that pressure is going to decreases. Area increase होने तो pressure decrease होगा. How we can explain this one? Let us see that. So for example, this is lungs. इसका original area ये है. During inspiration time में क्या होगा? This will be going to expand. Lungs, thoracic cavity will be going to expand. Expand होने तो then area will be increases, no? Primitive area is different. अभी area is different. Primitive area, old area. अभी new area को देखने तो so this was increased. इतना increase हो गया. So area increase हो गए तो automatically pressure will be going to decreases. Okay, this is one relation. And another one is there. If area and pressure opposite, vice versa बोलते. Here area decrease हो गया, pressure is going to increases. How we can prove this one here? Again, we can draw the rough diagram. These are the expanded lungs. Now, they are going to relax. Then it will be comes its original state. Then, ये देखो. Now, the area is like this one. This is a new area, and old area is, this is old area. Sorry, this is the new area. Red color wala new area, and this is the old area. When it is in expanded condition, lungs area is more. Now it will be contracted or relaxed. Then the area is decreases. Area decrease hone to automatically pressure is going to increases. Then finally, what we can understand concluded here, it is area and pressure relationship will be like this one. Area is inversely proportional to pressure. This is only final conclusion we can. If area increases, pressure is going to decreases. If area decreases, pressure is going to increases. So, area inversely proportional to pressure. Okay. So, this thing compulsory we have to remember. Next slide में यही repeat होते those stages in inspiration and expiration. That's why this basic will be must and should. Okay. Let us see that. Next slide. Okay. So here inspiration again they given. So what is this happen here? Inspiration mainly. This is the original mechanism here will be going to involve. Inspiration can occur if the pressure within the lungs, that is nothing but intrapulmonary pressure, that is pressure within the lungs is known as a intrapulmonary. Intra means within. Okay. So pressure within the lungs is less than the atmospheric pressure, is less than the atmospheric pressure. Okay. Inside the lungs, pressure is less than the outside, that is atmospheric pressure. That is, there is a negative pressure in the lungs. Negative pressure in the lungs with respect to atmosphere. बोले तो atmosphere में positive pressure and lungs में negative pressure will be there. So similarly, expiration will be takes place when expiration will be going to takes place. Intrapulmonary pressure is higher than the atmospheric pressure. So this is compulsory we have to remember. Okay. So here during the inspiration क्या होगा? Inspiration में expiration में pressure कहाँ ज़्यादा है, pressure कहाँ कम है? Expiration. Okay. Expiration. Let us see this one. Inspiration. This is the lungs and this is the atmosphere. Inspiration होना ही तो lungs में which one pressure low होना ही, low pressure and outside is a high pressure. As we know that from high pressure to low pressure, air will be going to enter. Means in the lungs, negative pressure should be. In the lungs, which pressure? Negative pressure should be. In the lungs, negative pressure. And in the atmosphere, that is a positive pressure. Then in this condition, inspiration is possible. Next one is there. This is the lungs and outside. So expiration कब होगा? When this is a reverse, it is opposite condition. Expiration होना ही तो inside pressure will be more, outside pressure is less. As we know that from high pressure to low pressure, air will be going to get transfer. Now here inside कौन सा pressure होते हैं? Previously it is a negative pressure, now positive pressure. Next one is there here, negative pressure. So in these conditions, expiration and inspiration will be going to take place. Here nothing is there, very easy and fundamental basic thing it is. So inspiration will be going to takes place when in the lungs negative pressure, when expiration will be going to take place when in the lungs positive pressure. Then we are going to say this one concern to the lungs. When concern to the outside environment, when inspiration will be takes place, environment में positive pressure or more pressure will be there. Then next one expiration में, which one environment में pressure should be low. So in these conditions, inspiration and expiration will be going to takes place. This is also very important. Statements के लिए compulsory पूछ सकते, chances will be more. Now we are going to see the next slide. See, a inspiration expiration pressure gradients create करने के लिए some muscles present in our body, they are helps a lot. These muscles will be must and should. So what are those muscles is? Okay, so first one is diaphragm muscles. Diaphragm muscles देखने के लिए ठीक है, next slide को जाते. Yes, this is only diaphragm muscles. इधर this is diaphragm muscles. Actually diaphragm is made up of specialized muscles. They are called as phrenic muscles बोलते, phrenic muscles. Okay, then get back previous slide. Yes, first thing they given diaphragm हो गया. And next one is specialized set of muscles, that is external muscles, external and internal intercostal muscles present in between the ribs. These are going to generates or creates the pressure gradient. Okay, so first thing, which one? Diaphragm, we saw that. Next one is intercostal muscles बोलते. Intercostal बोले तो क्या है? Inter means in between the ribs. This is the ribs. In between the ribs. So the muscles which are present here, the muscles which are present, those muscles are known as intercostal muscles. This is intercostal muscles. एंड ये इंटरकोस्टल मसल्स में हमारा बॉडी वाल स्किन साइड जो मसल्स है आउटसाइड, दोज आर कॉल्ड एज एक्सटर्नल, आउटसाइड टुवर्ड्स टू बॉडी वाल, दोज आर कॉल्ड एज एक्सटर्नल इंटरकोस्टल मसल्स. एंड द मसल्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन बिटवीन द रिब्स ओनली, विच आर प्रेजेंट inside, that is nothing but towards to the lungs, they are called as internal intercostal muscles. So here intercostal muscles means the muscles which are present in between the ribs. So these are the ribs. This is a rib and this is also rib. In between these two ribs, जो muscles situated, those are called as intercostal muscles. इसमें two varieties again. जो outside means towards to body wall, those are known as external intercostal muscles, and which one is towards to the lungs inside, so those are called as internal intercostal muscles. These muscles are very important for creating the pressure gradient. So A point B statements को assertion reasoning को आने के लिए ज़्यादा chances है. So let us see that next one. Yes. So here original mechanism will be going to start it. During inspiration क्या होते? So we are seeing that inspiration process. So inspiration में क्या होगा? Inspiration is initiated by the contraction of diaphragm. ये diaphragm जो है ना, generally diaphragm will be going to dome shaped in relaxed condition. When it is contracted, it will be getting down. Little becomes flat. So ये area will be going to increases. Now we can see that here old area कौन सा and new area कौन सा. So this is the old area and new area को देखने तो this is the new area. इधर से लेने तो new area. ये इतना area increase हो गया. So by the contraction of which one? Diaphragm, this will be पहले dome shape होगा, contraction के वजह से it will be getting down and it is increases the cavity anterior posterior chamber is going to increases. So in one direction only cavity was increased, another direction में भी increase होना ही, वो another direction में increase करने के लिए कौन सा muscles help होगा, that is will be in the next slide. So in this slide at the initial phases of which one inspiration, thoracic cavity का वॉल्यूम इंक्रीज होना ही कंपलसरी, देन ओनली एरिया इंक्रीज होने तो प्रेशर डिक्रीज होते, ऑलरेडी वी डिस्कस दिस बेसिक्स. सो ये एरिया को इंक्रीज करना है तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एंटीरियर पोस्टीरियरली द कैविटी विल बी गोइंग टू इंक्रीज. उसके लिए contraction of diaphragm will be going to help, then contraction of diaphragm will be taken place, it will be pushing down, then anterior posteriorly means the length of thoracic cavity was increases. Next one, breadth should be increased. So breadth के लिए we can see that another slide, then this is. Now previous slide में the role of diaphragm completed, and second set of muscles very important for increasing the breadth, that is which one, internal intercostal muscles. So internal intercostal muscles which are present here, so internal intercostal muscles present in between the ribs, those will be going to contract. Then वो contract होने के वजह से क्या होगा, the length will be going to increase, length will be going to increase. So this is a expanded stage में, नहीं तो इधर expanded stage लेने तो then पहले cavity इतना ही ना, next अभी न्यू कैविटी विल बी इतना इंक्रीज हो गया, देखो. देन दिस इज द वेंट्रल साइड, स्टर्नम है ना. नेक्स्ट वन, दिस इज अ डोर्सल साइड. सो डोर्सो वेंट्रली, दैट इज नथिंग बट ब्रेड्थ ऑफ द, that is the width of the thoracic cavity is increased by the contraction of which one, external intercostal muscles. Intercostal muscles में external intercostal muscles are helps for the increasing in the width of the thoracic cavity. It will be lifts of the ribs and sternum and causing the increasing in the volume of thoracic chamber in the dorsoventral axis. Okay ना. So ये slide इधर हम क्या समझ सकते बोले तो increasing in the width of the thoracic cavity, that is dorsoventral side, dorsal ventral side, ये increase होना ही तो compulsory there will be contraction of external intercostal muscles. Okay, internal intercostal muscles will be helps for the forceful process but not normal process. Okay, so now overall volume of thoracic cavity was increased, that is length by the contraction of diaphragm and width by the contraction of external intercostal muscles will be taken place. And इधर area increase हो गया तो pressure will be going to decreases, means inside negative pressure is there and outside that is a positive pressure will be there. Then air will be automatically from outside to inside, already they shown that. So this is the inspiration process. Expiration, अभी तक है तो हम inspiration को देखा, अभी एक्सपिरेशन का प्रोसेस. ओके, नाउ एक्सपिरेशन में क्या होगा, पहले जो कंट्रैक्ट हो गया दैट इज डायफ्राम एंड एक्सटर्नल इंटरकोस्टल मसल्स, अभी उसका चांस आ गया, वक्त आ गया टू रिलैक्स. ओके, जो कंट्रैक्टेड है वो रिलैक्स होगा. देन दिस डायफ्राम विल बी पहले इन कंट्रैक्टेड स्टेज, दिस इज द डायफ्राम. सो अभी ये उसका ओरिजिनल प्लेस को चले गया. देन पहले दिस इज दी विच वन प्लेसमेंट ऑफ रिब्स. Okay, rib cage, then it will be getting its original place. Now the cavity will be decreases. Cavity decrease हो गया तो क्या होगा, area decreases and it leads to increase in the pressure. बोले तो inside positive pressure will be there, positive pressure, and automatically outside that is a negative pressure, negative pressure. So air will be going to get outside or escape from the lungs. So this is the expiration process. Okay, so now we saw inspiration and expiration. Inspiration will be taken place by the contraction of the which one, diaphragm and external intercostal muscles. a contraction के लिए compulsory energy चाहिए, इसलिए inspiration is the active process. Now expiration will be occurred by the relaxation of same muscles, that is the diaphragm and external intercostal muscles. So expiration, relaxation only. So relaxation may there is no utilization of ATP. So that is a passive process. So finally we can understand that which one? Inspiration is the active process, expiration is the passive process. That's enough. Okay. Next slide. Okay, here only. Yes. Then finally, the muscles which are useful for forceful process, forceful inspiration and forceful expiration के लिए कौन सा muscles help करते? According to NCERT, that is additional muscles in the abdomen. These are going to helps for the forceful inspiration or expiration. Okay, so these are abdominal muscles. This is they mentioned that rectus abdominal muscles. A red color में जो है ना, these are the rectus abdominal muscles. They will be helps in the forceful expiration. इसलिए हम forcefully expire कर रहा है बोले तो abdominal pain आते, नहीं तो continuously we are laughing, then we are getting the severe pain in the abdomen due to this muscles only. And not only this one, here which one? External oblique muscles. External oblique muscles also helps for the which one? Forceful expiration. Next one, forceful inspiration के लिए कौन सा muscles will be going to helps? Forceful inspiration के लिए sternocleidomastoid muscles. So this is sternum से ये muscles linked है, sterno, this is sternum, ये sternum है. Okay, next one, this is a muscle which is going to attach to the which one? Mastoid muscles. ये lower jaw mandible बोलते हैं ना, इधर से link होते. So this is called as sternocleidomastoid muscles. Okay, that's why we are forcefully inspiring bole to either two muscles will be going to contracted, they will be bulges up. Okay, so this is sternocleidomastoid muscles, one thing. And already we mentioned that here intercostal muscles, not now external intercostal muscles. Now the time came for the which one? Internal intercostal muscles. Which one is towards to the lung side? Internal intercostal muscles here. Okay, so those are also. And next one is pectoralis minor. Actually, pectoralis minor and pectoralis major will be well developed in birds. So, in our body also, these muscles are present, but utna develop nahi ho sakte. So, pectoralis minor muscles also helps for the forceful inspiration. So, forceful inspiration by the pectoralis minor and internal intercostal muscles, sternocleidomastoid muscles. Okay. Okay. Now, this is final conclusion. Okay, thanks everyone.